Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today, a video inspired by a comment, and it's very, very simple. Why not build something for the French that is a little bit interesting? So this was the ship that kind of inspired it. This is the Verite, which I used in monster hunting, but I kind of wanted to do the Warspite and see if we can make that work against a US fleet. So we'll go with this tower. Oh, thank you very much for the host there, Nivmel. We'll go for the fancy towers. Or will we? That's quite large. How heavy was Warspite? It wasn't that big. Although when you're doing modernised dreadnoughts, you often have to boost things up a bit. 33,000. Well, I'll call it 34,000. Okay. I don't think this hull goes down to that. No, it doesn't. So I'll just go for a medium-sized one. Oh, thank you, John Craig. 100 bits. Very kind. Good choice. I thought so. Let's go for the modern tower. No, I'll stick with the 3. Try and make it fit. Might have to go with the bigger hull. And I know this is dramatically more displacement, but sometimes in Ultimate Admiral you just kind of have to throw that out the window. Okay, and I'm pretty sure a medium will work, and a 50. Oh, why did we get that type? Okay, I'm gonna have to change the year. Hold on. Let's go earlier. Let's go 1920 in that case. And let's build it on a Dreadnought 2 as Mark 1s. The Mark 2. When do I get access to the Mark 3? Still Mark 2? Or did I have Mark 3s and I just ignored it? Mark 3s, but they're not the French style. Might have to go quite late then. What about 1935? Ah, script. Let's go 1940. There we go. That's the guns I want. Right, we'll go full on 1940s then. Yeah, the Warspite, yes, indeed. And Robert Onion, that's the idea. Hey, Divide Walker. You can use the top end towers if you like. They are a bit weird together, those two. I think, personally, I prefer those two together, but it's just that front tower is just so big and pointy. The 3's quite nice though. Let's go for the 3. That's a bit better. Does that make you puke less, Divide Walker, hopefully? Wait, hold up. Pop the barbettes down, and then we'll grab. No, it needs to be bigger than that. This needs to be a standard, doesn't it? There we go. How long do previous ship designs last in custom battles? As in, like, how long do they stay up here? Forever? If you yeah, we'll get rid of that one. If you, so it's by country and year, I believe. So, you know, the next time I come to do France, 1940, I'll have access to this ship. It just stays there. I haven't actually tried looking at what happens if you have a lot of things, but this just scrolls up and down, so should be okay. Right, now, oh my goodness, thank you, anonymous gifter, for the tier 1 gift sub. Now, I believe the Warspites had, yes, 6-inch secondary guns, or at least that was the idea. Ooh. Oh, boo. Hiss. Really nice if they fit there. What about a 5-inch? No. A 4-inch will, but that's a mildly disappointing size. Anyway, let's go oil and gear turbines balanced. Let's see how fast we can go. 66 smoke. Oh, very boring. Single funnel. Weird selection here. Okay, and then how fast can we make you go? 20 something knots. 27. So just slightly faster than a Queenie. Yeah, what kind of secondary guns fit in the little recesses here? Oh, 4-inch do. There you go. The blanks don't disappear when you put guns in, which is a bit of a oops. And a bunch of 2-inch. Yep. I think that's all the guns we can shove on. I mean, I probably could, but I want this to be a modernised Dreadnought. They wouldn't have ripped out the steam engines that it already had to replace them with diesels. That's a bit extreme. So I know diesels are technically better, but unless you're going for a very, very fast ship, I'd kind of like to make this a realistic kind of build. For a modernised French version of a Queen Elizabeth. Now, propellant-wise, I'm still a fan of tube powder over the triple base. I might be able to reduce my barbette protection, but let's see if we can get... No, super heavy shells it is. This is where I go overweight. Right, 2% overweight. Let's drop the torpedo protection a little bit. It would be nice to have standard quarters, so I'll drop the torpedo protection a little bit more. Let's have a veteran crew. Like a little bit more armour. So I'm going to go down to many bulkheads. And then we would need a radio of some sort. Again, there's no point bringing this apart from realism. I mean, as far as Ultimate Admiral has realism. In terms of the armour, I'd just like to up armour it just a little bit. That's pretty decent. Still got displacement to spare. So I'm going to armour up the vulnerable bits, which is your main belt and your main deck. Not quite. Okay, 18.4. Sorry, 8.4 on the main deck's pretty chunky. There we go. I actually quite like the French turrets. I know the duels look a little bit odd to some, but I quite like it, and I do know I've got an half weight offset. So let's get that fixed. I'll pull these back a little bit. Here we go, 4 weights offset. That'll do. Okay, should we see how she does? Look too big for 2 guns. I think it'll work. I think this thing will work just fine. He says, and then the US brings a battleship with 21 20-inch guns or something stupid. The underwater absorbs. Nah, we won't bother with those. I know I normally do, or I have been of late, but I'd rather have the extra armour. They got removed in the refit. There you go. The French refit version. It's not. Yeah. I wonder how she'll do. Depends a lot on what the AI brings, of course. It'd be nice if we could give the AI, at the very least, like a budget or something to aim for. That would be nice. That could potentially be a quite big battleship. It's hard to tell sometimes with the US ships. At least it's only got 3 turrets, so it's not going to have a truly insane number of guns. I don't know, I think that looks pretty good. I like the look of that. I don't like the look of that. What have we got? Chunky thing. 6 guns. 18s. Interesting. And the battlecruiser. Lots of 14-inch guns. Alright. Should be interesting. It looks disgustingly normal. Yes, so to answer your question, Rogue. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Mixed gun turrets, so a twin and a triple, or a twin and a quad, like a KG5 setup. Yes, but the way the game currently handles your guns, it is a bad idea. So if I had, say, the KG5 setup, a quad and a twin, they don't share ammunition, they don't share targeting information. So you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage. I have been keeping an eye on the devs and what they say on the forums, the official forums for the game, and what they did say recently, was that it is their aim to overhaul that so that you can have mixed batteries. You still have some form of penalty compared to normal unified setups, but it won't be, an auto no. That's pretty much how I see it. Do I have some lag? potentially. As I said at the beginning, basically everything's been reset because of the whole Twitch thing that's been in the news and caused a few issues. I had to reset all my settings, so it's looking alright. I think it was mainly at the beginning of the stream, a bit of an issue, probably Windows doing an update in the background or something like that, killing the CPU. No, I don't think they're running cadets either. A2, B3X, 3Y2. Yeah, with triples here and duals there. No, well, I mean it works. It's just ow. It's just not. It's not. You know, you're losing a lot of effectiveness, more than you should. If that makes any sense. I find this really tricky. They're definitely hitting regularly. Hey there, Toby. Still no word on the campaign patch. Nope. None. Which isn't that surprising, given the fact that Core Patch a half exists. But yeah, I expect we'll hear something in October. I would imagine we'll hear something by the end of October in terms of what to expect. So we have the United States, 121 million to our 230. Okay, 14-inch 2-powder TNT guns, increased ammo, but it's standard stuff. All right. What about the big one? No, we've not ID'd that yet. I'll point out yeah, that early hit went through the mid-deck. I have a pretty thick mid-deck armor, so that's a little bit worrying. They said that this week we would get an update. Where did you see that information, Toby? So, as to my knowledge, there's not been anything on the forums or anything about that. I might have just missed it, of course. Oh, nice flooding hit. It's not a particularly fast battlecruiser, this thing. And we have the Montana, 18-inch Cordite 3 TNT 3 guns, slow as anything, standard shells. Okay, they maybe just got a bit lucky there. They have a seasoned crew. They'll be very, very accurate. But yeah, hopefully we can close in, get some good damage in. Well, I bet 1. Is that on the Montana? Oh yeah, good spot. Good spot, Antonio. What about on the battlecruiser? I bet 3. We did just knock out an engine though. That's not too bad. Slow her down a bit, make it even easier to hit. Accuracy is building. Oh, leaving the target too much there. Another pretty sizable hit. And then a complete miss. Yeah, shots all over the place. Marshal. You know what? I'm going to come alongside that battlecruiser. I'm going to actually start getting some shells on it. Another good hit. Get some flooding. Few bulk hits. Not on Montana. Also few. Interesting. Two pretty big hits. Come on, let's flood her out. Another flooding hit. Another flooding hit. That's good. More of that. Whoa, did she just lose a turret? I did. Just lost B turret. That's a bit of crap. It's going to play merry hell with the fire control and all sorts. Battleship time. Whoa, what? Oh, I lost the tower. Ha! Well, you don't see that every day. I lost the main tower, so now, of course, my spotting is way, way down, and I can't actually see the enemy anymore. Because, yeah, all my upperworks have been destroyed. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Losing both towers like that. Fascinating. I mean, I've got a reasonable amount of superstructure armour, 3-inch, and the tower's well armoured, 18, I think. So on 29th of September, main issue, we wanted to fix serious issues in auto design. We accomplished this with the new upcoming update. That was him talking about version 90, surely. Oh, you mean the more news will arrive next week? I see what you mean. So, in Ultimate Admiral Dev speak, more new... Oh, god damn it, lost a turret as well. This is a really unusual battle. You very rarely see damage like this, where your turrets get knocked out and your towers and stuff. Oh, it took out one of their main guns. Okay. Going to be very French and fight backwards. Yeah, I see what you mean now, Toby. Yeah, UAD Dev speak this week. I mean, it's Thursday. I lost another turret. This almost never happened. This is fascinating. All the turrets are out. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to restart the battle. That's really interesting to see. I don't think I've ever seen a ship lose all of its main guns. well, when it had a normal number and not sync. Really interesting. Hey, Treefrog. No, not even close to the end. I've only just started. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, if they said an update this week, that could mean Sunday night. Like, they're pretty bad with that. So we should hear something in the next 3 days, perhaps, about what's going on. But, you know, they said, you know, we should have some more news next week. Means they don't, you know, they might not stick to that. It was this thing's too slow to do that, and would have been taking a lot of fire in the meantime. Yeah, this week equals soon, and soon often means at some point. No, don't get me wrong. I think that's cool. I think we should definitely have a situation where, you know, you can lose all of your turrets, or turrets getting knocked out. I actually thought it was too difficult for that to happen previously in the game, but so I'm not complaining. Even though this shit didn't win. We'll try it for another. We'll try another run. See how we get on. Different US battleship. This time has 20s. 6 of them, great. So worse than last time. But the battlecruiser only has 13s, alright. Bum, 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 bum. Well, the turrets being knocked out historically was definitely a thing. Like, that happened all the time, where ships would lose their turrets, they wouldn't be able to fire, maybe fix them later, but yeah. It's a really common thing. So, this is Treefrog Le Warspite, a French refit, or inspired by... It's basically a French version of a Queen Elizabeth class. It's been refitted, ready for action in the 1940s. And the USA has kindly... donated some ships for us to try it out against. They deployed in a more sensible way this time. They break when partially penned more often. Yeah, so partial pen knocks the turret out. Pens and over to pens tend to make them go boom. But I think that's the first time I've ever seen a ship that I've built, or even an AI ship for that matter, lose all 4 turrets to... Oh my god! Oh, we hit a cruiser by accident. Sorry, cruiser. It's a bit mean. There you go, partial, destroyed main gun. To be fair, it did just take a 20-inch gun right on the top. But very interesting. Should have started closer. It's my own stupid fault. Yeah, not scoring much in the way it hits. But at the moment, they're not either. There's more than 3. Well, there should be 5 enemy ships. Well, 4 now. I just can't see all of them. We do have an ID on the heavy cruiser. does have torpedoes, so let's eliminate that. French wine? Nope. It is not French wine that I'm drinking this evening. It's not even what. Well, it's a kind of wine. It's technically not wine. Oh, good hit. Oh, triple base, fancy. Must have been the light cruiser we sunk earlier then. High tier grape juice? Yeah, pretty much. Ooh. Minneapolis really bogged down. It's a fast ship, but bogged down in that turn quite badly. Hit. Good hit. That's my 8 guns all pointing forwards. Because how again? Whilst a ABXY is good for a kind of mainline broadside dueler, the poor old little Warspite here is a bit outdated against things like this. Right, we've got the Columbus. Yeah, it's not that impressive. And the California 28 triple base TNT 4 guns. Good grief. Increased shells. Yeah, wow. Oh, they fire torps at me. Well, sink them for their troubles. Ooh. Sneaky thoughts. There we go. Both cruisers down. The chance is pretty good against the battleship, but yeah, there we go. Finally doing a little bit of damage. Damaging me back, and I'm slowing down because of the damage. Probably because the bow is caved in. Hit. Yeah, start poking holes in them. sure as hell hit harder than I hit them. I'll tell you that much. Still, we've got them down to 72% to our 61. Some flooding. What's their bulkhead situation like? Phew. Able to get some flooding hits in. A lot of smaller fire coming in. More flooding hits. Such a big ship though. It's going to be hard to take it out like that. Rudder damage. More flooding. More flooding. Yeah, talk. Going wide. Oh no! Oh, flash fire on the California. Always a risk when you have increased ammo like that. Oh dear. You hate to see it. That makes things a lot easier. Hey there, First Place Onion. Campaign when? I do not know, Bionic Sheep. I'm guessing it's probably about a month away or so. Let's just guess. Oh, poor old California. Did not go well. What's Columbus doing? We're getting in nice and close now. Thompson doesn't have any torpedoes available at the moment. Oh, Columbus! No, that was a big hit. Yep, down she goes, and then Thompson's going to get the attention of the 15-inch guns, and she's not passed very well. There we go. Well, on the second try, anyway, the Warspite showing what she can do. Interesting idea that was given to me by the community. So thank you very much for that, and I hope you enjoyed it, those of you watching on YouTube. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.